Let me know how the quality is. Make sure I'm also hosting. Alright, so take your phone off the Wi-Fi and put it. I'm gonna link you the channel. Alright, it doesn't look bad. Alright, so we should be good to go. So we have the BnetFR versus PsiX Clan War coming up in just a few minutes here. Trying to figure out exactly who is playing first. I think we're waiting on one of their members at the moment. I believe it's a Zerg player, from what I understand. Again, we're just waiting for, I believe, one of their players, and we're going to get right into this. It's 3v3 Gibbous, I believe. Is that going to be who it is? Caps are going to be New Horizons for the BnetFR team, and Miguel is going to be the captain for PsiX. The BnetFR players are Gao, Senryaku, and Takesh. I think that one of them are absent though, so I think they have a replacement. Then the PsiX players are Lord of Terrans, November, and John. There's a French stream at twitch.tv/JigglyRocks, and this is the English stream. Alright, it looks like it might be starting now, so let's see what's up. gonna open the stream off my phone as well. Okay, yeah, calm down. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have a Terran versus Zerg for the first match. Terran Lord looks like he's going to be the player for Psi-X versus Gibbous. Alright, and we're going into it. Okay, so it's going to be a Zerg versus Zerg, actually. Awesome. Good luck, have fun's going out. And the first map is going to be Catalyst. Zerg versus Zerg. So far, Gibbous is winning the loading race. I really don't need that up. That can go away. Swoop. My face doesn't matter right now. All donations. Keep these streams going. Keep these tournaments going. Psi-X is pretty awesome. Running lots and lots of tournaments every week, really. A lot of show matches as well. And I believe all of those donations go directly to support those tournaments. So definitely appreciate it all around. Hashtag esports. Terran Lord has the mind game playing Zerg. The mind game name. Also, I am Saya. If you like my commentary, don't like it, whatever, let me know. And follow my stream. But we are getting into this now. On the bottom right corner, we have our Zerg player, Gibbous. And on the top left, we have our other Zerg player from Psi-X, Terran Lord. So right away, we do see Gibbous is getting that extractor right there and going for a very early spawning pool. So we're probably going to see some, I imagine some early aggression here. So let's see, may put those workers in, probably going to go for early speed. I believe that calls for. And let's see, Terran Lord might be going for hatch first, it looks like here. And this is probably going to be an interesting game one here. Let's see if Terran Lord can scout this in time and get up some proper defenses. By the way, let me know how the sound, mic versus in-game sounds are. Very important. Want to make sure all the sound levels are correct. And we do have the first Zerg is coming out, as well as speed for Gibbous at the bottom right. Terran Lord so far, his spawner pool's just getting put down now, so this is going to be a little bit scary for him. And the Zerglings are going to make their way across the map now. Things are being crashed. Things are crashing outside my window, sorry. And yeah, it looks like he's just going to be pumping those Zerglings. And the Baneling Nest is going down as well. This is a little scary. There's really nothing on Terran Lord's side. Awesome. Thank you very much. And the Zerglings are attacking the natural right now. Let's see what Terran Lord can do. He's pulling some workers. And the Banelings are going to start. Metabolic boost is going to be ending in finishing in 10 seconds. And here comes more Zerglings. And going to need some really good micro from Terran Lord here if he wants to get through this. And oh, the big Baneling connect. He's not in the best of places right now. Let's see if he can do anything here. There's a queen coming out, so that is going to buy him a little bit of time. And those Banelings are going to be a little scary here. Ooh, nice job. I think, oh, maybe not. Oops. But looks like he is going to be able to defend here just fine. But that Baneling is going to be really scary. And, yeah, if he can defend this, he's going to be in a great position. But we do have about 6 more Zerglings making their way across the map. But Terran Lord does have a good amount of his own Zerglings at this point. As long as, awesome, very nice. Just that one trade that you want to do right there. Just you know, get that one Zergling to a 1 Baneling ratio instead of you know, like 50 Zerglings to 1 Baneling. So far, so good. And in the meantime, Gibbous did put down his hatchery. He's gonna go for these queens here. Pretty big Baneling connect. Another one. Another one. I do not know what these other observers are saying because I cannot understand French. I'm sorry. And you know, he's not doing too bad here. The Zergling counts are basically the same for the Lost. Only lost 5 workers throughout that entire exchange. That is pretty good. Oh, sorry, I did have the production tab up. Whoops. Hatchery finishing for Gibbous on the other side of the map. All the numbers, all the units are looking pretty even for the most part right now. Oh! That would have been a money Baneling. Alright, and he's going to continue this aggression. Baneling not really doing too much there. And that queen's going to go down. It's not looking too good for that natural base right now. Actually looking really bad. That base is going to go down. And, yeah, the supply difference is pretty big at this point. I don't know if Terran Lord is going to be able to do much here other than get these Banelings out and hope he really gets some solid connects. And the army count slightly in Gibbous' favor. Gibbous still only on 12 workers. I don't believe he ever made any more drones. Just kind of continuing the ruthless aggression, and that's going to be GG. Gibbous is going to take that game. So, Zerg doing Zerg things, basically. That's what we saw there. And now I believe we're going to... Alright, let me change the bitrate. Alright, let me know how it is from here. This should fix the video a bit. Alright, so Terran Lord is out as of right now. Can still be revived for the as the 4th player. There's 1 revive in this, so I guess the way it's going to work is once 3 people are out, they do get to revive once and have a player, you know, kind of be at the end there. Let's see. Looks like Goon is going to be the next player for PsyX. So right now, we do have the score. Sorry, one second. So it's going to be in a BnetFR. It is 1 score in their favor. Just making sure that everything is correct here. So loser is going to pick the map. Yeah, that was close. Alright, so we are going to go to Acid Plant. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be doing a Terran versus Zerg for real this time. At least let me know how the stream looks now. Let me know if it's still cutting out or not, so I can adjust the bitrate accordingly.
Seems fine now. It was periodically, not every 2 seconds.
Alright. So, we're getting into game 2 here. We are going to have a Zerg versus Terran. And Psyx is down by 1. So I wonder if going into this game if we're going to see more of that early aggression that we saw last game, but I guess we're going to find out. So in the top left corner we have the Psyx player, Goon. And in the bottom right, the Zerg player just coming in after a victory from the last game, Gibbous. So right away we do see an Overlord coming out. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a 12 pool. And Goon definitely watched last game, so I imagine that he is going to be a little bit wary of any sort of early aggression again. So let's see if he's going to do anything more defensive, or if he is just going to play a standard TVZ. So looks like he's most likely going to put down a hatchery here. Yep, so Gibbous is going hatchery first, so it's going to be more of a standard game, it looks like here. No crazy shenanigans. So, gonna see what Goon is gonna do here. Just has 1 gas so far. So yeah, it looks like he's just gonna make that Reaper go see what Gibbous is doing. Doesn't look like any sort of nothing fancy yet, basically. Wouldn't mind seeing yeah, some Hellions maybe. Fry up some Zergs real quick, and spawning pool is going down, or finishing, I should say. Alright, the Reaper is going to start making his way across the map. And really nothing crazy to scout here, just kind of a normal opening, obviously. Just getting the speed for the Zerglings. And the factory is going down for the Terran as well. Alright, so let's see if we can get any drone kills here. About 1 shot left. Ooh, and Gibbous does put down the Spore Caller, saving that drone. Reaper is going to run away from those Zerglings. He's going to come back, see if he can get something, but that Queen's going to be just a bit too much. Pops him away, pieces out. Alright, so we got the starport coming down as well as the Widowmine coming out too. As well, we do have the bunker coming up, so we're probably going to see A little bit of turtling coming here for Goon. Reaper's just chilling right now, watching the waterfall. And yeah, like I said, so the Terran is just going to kind of turtle up at this point. Zerglings are going to see if there's a third base coming out yet, but obviously it is not the case. Tech lab going down for the factory. So it looks like he's not planning on quite a... Okay, there's the reactor. And he's loaded up these Widamines, so he's going to go and try to do a Widamine drop. It looks like in the main base here. However, Gibbous did spot that, so as long as he's paying attention to his minimap there, this he should be totally prepared for this. And he passes another Overlord there as well. Yep, so the Zergling's going to come up here, and it looks like he, yeah, he's definitely going to be prepared for this drop. However, Widamines are scary. I imagine they are going to do a good amount of damage to those Zerglings as well. And here's a drop, and really close to losing that meta back there. But not really doing too much there. So yeah, Gibbous successfully defending that Widamine drop. And behind that, we do have a siege tank out going for Stim, obviously. And Gibbous does have a pretty good map presence right now. Goon did spot the third as well. So both players are pretty much in the know right now about what the opposite is doing, and it looks like Goon is going to do another drop over here with both of these siege tanks. Oh, he's loading even more up. This is going to be this is a pretty big drop. And it looks like he's going to be going for the third. That one Zergling there is going to spot that though. So let's see if Gibbous is going to actually spot this. Don't see any shifting going down as far as the units go on the bottom, and he's gonna get this really big drop right at the third, and yeah, this is gonna do some damage. This is definitely gonna take this third base down. And he's gonna get those eggs as well. Alright, and he's going to continue to push. Now this is a lot of, that's a lot of Banelings and Zerg, and he's going to pick up. And yeah, damage done. It's exactly what he needed to do there. Meanwhile, behind that we do have a Spire coming up for our Zerg player, so we're most likely going to be seeing some sort of a Muta harass, I bet, coming in. And the Zerg army is starting to kind of get to the center of the map. Goon is also putting a third down. Sort of a double expansion from Gibbous. Did lose that, but is putting two bases down at the same time now. And the Mutas are starting to be birthed here. Ooh, we're going to see this exchange right here. So, it doesn't have the tank sieged up yet at all. But it doesn't really need to. Just has to watch out for those Banelings. A pretty good split there. Ooh, that was a lot of Terran going down. A lot of Marines going down. However, definitely not enough to stop this army just yet. We have 12 28 Zerglings being made in the back there. And he's going to clear out these creep tumors. Probably going to be able to deny this base as well. And yeah, so this 4th base is going to go down. That's a pretty good setup over here. Now, you have to watch out. These Banelings are going to be coming in very shortly. And those Banelings should be more than enough to clean this. And here they come! And that's basically all of the Marines there. Siege tanks going down. Or not. Now siege tanks going down. Liberator set up. Beautiful Liberator placement, really. Zerg is constantly pushing out Zerglings right now. We have 32 Zerglings being made, and he's pushing into the natural here. Needs to watch out. There's Muta's coming down, but can't really do too much. Picks up those Marines, very nice, and he is still going to continue this assault. Slowly, just kind of breaking away the Zerg. And he is macroing behind this. Just to note, still doing great, and we see the GG, so that's going to do it. The score is now going to be 1-1. Great job. So, as I said, score is going to be 1-1. Goon is going to move on to the next game. And BnetFR, BNet French, BnetFR, get to pick the next map. Alright, so let's see who the BNet team is putting in next. So, probably try to figure out who who the best player on their team is to take out this Terran. Goon definitely showing a great match there. It's a really solid push. Did a great job, especially with those Marine splits. Banelings really didn't do too much damage. I think he might have killed like maybe 15 Marines or something like that, but in the end it was definitely just way too much. Did a great job, denied 2 of the bases as well. So we are still waiting. Want to get some insight. Alright, so we have Kaczynski, it looks like. Alright, and Kaczynski gets to pick the next map, so let's see what they're going to pick. And we will go ahead and get into game 3. Still no decision on this map here yet. Alright, looks like we're going to Blackpink. he's not very confident in that Blackpink decision, I guess. Alright, we are all ready to go. Looks like this is going to be a TVT. So it does have the potential to go on for quite a while, so let's see what happens. Obviously, they must be pretty confident in Kaczynski's Terran versus Terran if they're putting him in, so let's get going. Alright, loading up nice and fast. So, in the bottom left corner, we have our Psyx player just coming out of a win. It is Psyx Goon. And in the top right, we have our Terran player trying to defend it for the BnetFR team, Kaczynski. Alright, so we do have Kaczynski's getting a much faster gas than Goon is getting here, so definitely going to be keeping an eye on him and seeing exactly where he is going to be going with his build order. Yeah, gets gas before a barracks here. Now we have double gas for Goon. So interesting. These little tiny adjustments. I mean, I guess kind of is a big deal getting gas before your barracks. Definitely means something's going on here, but just the little things that are going to really shape each other's build orders here. And here comes the factory for Kaczynski going down. Let's see. Also have a factory for Goon as well. So for the most part, builders pretty much looking exactly the same, other than just that little that gas adjustment for Kaczynski in the top right. Also, Goon is not putting out a Reaper, whereas yes, Kaczynski is. Six skin, bruh. Starport is going down for Goon as well, and he is gonna build a Cyclone, denying any scouting there with that Reaper. And he is also making a Cyclone and another Reaper. Oh, and we're getting a proxy Starport down here as well. Glad we didn't miss that one. So let's see if Goon's gonna be ready for this. Definitely not not ready for it. He's not expanding. He does have units, so he definitely could be ready for any kind of aggression we're going to see here. Now both of the Reapers are going to come up here and pretty much get eaten by that Cyclone if they didn't run away. Cyclones do crazy DPS. Alright, and the Banshees, Cloaked Banshees, Proxy Cloaked Banshees being produced for Kaczynski. Alright, he's going to try and push up the ramp here, but Goon does have a good amount of Marines. Not going to do too much. Meanwhile, back at home, Kaczynski is still on one base. No signs of expanding just yet. While Goon is actually building his command center. So as long as Goon can do a good job defending, all of this harass all around, and we do have Cyclones in the main base, and ooh, these are going to do a lot of damage to these SCVs. Gets one picked off, drops the other one, still going back to the mineral line, and he is going to clean that up. And let's see, he got 3 SCVs there. So not a huge game changer. So gonna definitely want to see how Kaczynski does with these Banshees at the bottom. Still, alright, there's the command center for Kaczynski coming out. So we are going to see both players move on to 2 bases here. And let's see what these Banshees are going to do. Imagine he's going to be pushing in fairly soon with those. Alright, he's going to go for 3 of them. Probably going to hit the front and the back at the same time. Alright, so here come the Banshees, and he is going to be pushing the front, but that siege tank is going to make that a little bit difficult for him. Ooh, he's pulling workers too. Alright, so he's basically going all in with this. And, to be honest, Goon is pretty prepared, so, let's see, he could take that siege tank out. He's going for it now. Where's the scan? Oh, and he's going to get the siege tank, and now he's going to push it with these Cyclones and these Hellions. And, yeah, this isn't looking too good. Stin is not done yet. And this base looks like it's going to be going down. Goon just pumping out as many units as he possibly can right now, kind of just sacrificing that base. And then Kaczynski is going to continue the aggression, but these 2 siege tanks are going to make that a bit difficult. But no, he's just brute forcing right in. And looks like that is probably going to be it. And there's not too much he's going to be able to do here. Those Hellions are going to eat those SCVs. Another siege tank coming out. Those Banshees are too much. They did a really great job, getting that siege tank. And there's the G. There is the G. So, Psyx going down another point, another player. Kaczynski doing a really great job with those Banshees. Taking that siege tank out was definitely a game changer. Definitely clutch there. So right now the score is 2-1. Ooh, and we have November coming in now. A little bit of Protoss play. Yep, 2-1 to BNet. And now Psyx has our hero Protoss coming in.
Does anyone else say anything?
Alright, Kaczynski says, give me a sec. And this is going to be on Eastwatch. So I assume we're going to be getting some PVT action here. Alright, yeah. Races are correct now. Kaczynski obviously going through all of November's build orders right now. So, have a little bit of downtime here. I imagine we're probably going to see probably some Blink Stalkers. Little Blink Stalker Harass is really, really good in this matchup. And then any kind of a Cyclone play from Kaczynski. Cyclones, they really they eat Stalkers really quick. Got to pump an Immortal out as soon as you see the Cyclone player early on. Alright, and it looks like Kaczynski is ready. His build order is written down. Sitting next to his monitor right now. Everybody's ready. And the game's starting. So we are in Eastwatch. This is a fairly big map. Also has the gold mineral base right next to your main. So we're gonna get into it now. In the bottom left corner, we have our Terran player, Kaczynski, and in the top right, we have our Psi-X Protoss player, November. Now I have watched November play a bit, so I do know some of their build strategies. We have that early gas coming out for Kaczynski again, so I wonder if we're going to see something similar to last game. You know, obviously tweaked a bit because it is Protoss he's playing now, not Terran. But so far, this has been a pretty good set. Goes back and forth. Now let's open up the production tab before I forget again. So probably gonna see the expansion here for November. Yep, going for the 1 gig expand. Standard stuff. Gonna see that there is only 1 gas here. And no Reaper being made, actually. So So I wonder if we're going to see a more defensive build here. Alright, and there's the natural base going down for Kaczynski. A little worker war. And going to come back and see that this... Oh. No, the Marine's going to deny that. So she does not know that there is an expansion here yet. Alright, we have the first stalker coming out. No Reaper to deny, but as I said, most likely going to be seeing some Blink Stalker play pretty early on. Yeah, there's the Twilight Council going down there. Some reactored Marines coming out. And there's a Cyclone. So we might be seeing an early Cyclone push here. And something to note is Kaczynski has actually not scouted November whatsoever yet. There's the Blink coming out. Putting down a gateway, probably 2. Yep. Very interesting. Kaczynski is totally in the dark as far as scouting goes still. Alright, so is this going to be a push? Oh, looks like he's going to go for a drop. Ooh, this could be a slightly scary situation. Depending on when this drop comes, if that is in fact what he's doing. I don't know, so it looks like he may just oh, yep. Looks like it is indeed going to be some sort of drop play. Alright, so Kaczynski is pushing out right now. This observer should just barely see that, maybe. Oh yeah, no, he's the observer's definitely seeing that. And right away, I bet we're probably gonna see an Immortal pushed out here. Maybe. But that is a... Ooh, and he's gonna drop in the main there. No, he's gonna pull around, drop those cyclones. So this is gonna do a lot of damage to those stalkers. No Immortal coming out yet. Cyclones are dropped in the main, so we have oh, and there's a Liberator there too. So kind of splitting up November's army. And this base is gonna go down. Unfortunately, the Robo facility is unpowered and is ultimately gone now. November's probes are freaking out a little bit up there. And there's not too much you can do right now other than you know, force field off the ramp for a little bit. More stalkers coming out. Charge is almost done. A lot of workers were just on strike over there. And you know, Kaczynski basically has a contain setup right now. Ooh, What are these workers doing? Oh, trying to save him. And tries to push out, but it's really too scary of an army at there, and he's going to go ahead and kill the third base, and supply difference is really really becoming a gap at this point. You have almost 40 supply difference. Does clean up that sort of contained there, but not before that third base goes down. November's working on one base right now. Alright, so let's see if November is going to be able to recover. One thing is, definitely did a good job of saving as many probes as possible. More observers being pumped out. And I've said this before, but one thing November does really, really good is just kind of puts observers like all over the map, and just almost has like Zerg vision. We're gonna see an engagement right here. Cyclones do some good damage to those stalkers and forces a stim. But oh no, that's gonna be the end of those stalkers. And yeah, it's kind of freaked out there a bit. Looks like we're gonna come around here. He's gonna check the gold base most likely. Or he's just gonna go wrap around to the natural. Alright, this is gonna be really hard to defend. Let's see what November can do. And he's stimming up the ramp. Nice force fields. But those two Widow Mines do make it up. And he's gonna drop right into the natural now. And that's gonna be GG. Kaczynski taking another one. So that's gonna make the score 3-1 for BNet. Kaczynski's looking pretty strong right now, and alright, it looks like they are gonna put November in again because she just picked Backwater. So let's see what she can change up this time. Kaczynski's looking really good right now. Alright, November is ready. The fire's been ignited. Alright, November confirmed on Backwater. Going to get a rematch. November versus Kaczynski. PVT. just wait on Kaczynski, and we will get into what could potentially be the last game here. November has a pretty rough road ahead of her if we want to take this clan war for Psyx. She'd have to basically win the next... Yeah, no, she would have to win the next 3 in a row. Not dropping a single game. Kaczynski is ready. November is ready. Game starts in 5. Alright, we have the rematch. At the top left corner, we have the Psyx Protoss player, November. And at the bottom right, we have our Terran player just coming off of 2 victories, Kaczynski. So let's see, last game Kaczynski won with pretty strong Cyclone push. That was fairly early into the game. Once again, going for that gas really early. And let's see what November's going to change up. Obviously, she's going to be prepared, most likely, for any kind of Cyclone pushes here. I wonder if we might see even like a preemptive Immortal this time. But we will see as the game goes. Depends on the scouting. It was really interesting. Last game, Kaczynski did not scout whatsoever. Just kind of made a plan and stuck with it, regardless of what November was doing at that point in time. So, 1 gate expand coming out for November. And the Reaper is going to go across the map this time, so Kaczynski is going to be scouting this time. I wonder if maybe he's thinking that there might be any kind of early aggression or cheese to kind of catch him off guard, but we're going to see. He will have more information going into the game this time. Alright, so November does not know the gas count, but does know that there is at least an expansion down. Meanwhile, on the other side... Oh, just sent the SUV over, not even the Reaper yet. Did the Reaper finish? November is putting down a proxy pylon. That's interesting. I think Kaczynski actually canceled that, Kaczynski canceled that Reaper, I'm pretty sure. I don't see it. Yeah, interesting. Cyclone coming out. Ooh, and we have Proxy Gateway over here for November. This game's getting spicy. Kaczynski hiding in the bush. This is not League of Legends. And this is a little scary. 3 gateways in total. Twilight Council going up. Ooh. Stalker just kind of rallied into that Cyclone. Warp Gates is finishing. Let's see how much he's going to commit to this push. These stalkers ready for some guerrilla warfare over here. 2 cyclones in the main. Liberator being produced as well. More stalkers coming out. And this does look like it could potentially be pretty all in. Drop being loaded up. Oh, and November might be able to catch these this drop here. It's a good amount of stalkers. Again though, those cyclones do eat stalkers. So let's see what she's gonna do here. Mass gateway's going down. Ooh. November waiting for Blink to be done, it looks like. It's about halfway. Gonna get some pot shots off. Get a few free kills if possible. And try to whittle down that army little by little. Missile turret going up. Potentially to spot any sort of blink into the main base. And kind of have a stare down. Double forge going up. Blink finishing in 10 seconds. Let's see how much she's going to commit to. And she is totally macroing. At home doing the normal build. 2 forges up. Charge also coming up. And alright, so we're going to see a little bit of action here. The Blink micro really, really good. Hasn't lost a single stalker yet. Did lose a few Marines there, though. And supply count definitely in Kaczynski's favor at the moment. But really not that high of a lead. And we might... Do we have... No, there's no observer out yet. Observer looks like scouting. Oh, we have the Liberator harass coming up there. Alright, so we have another engagement coming here. Blinks away. The Liberator up here looks like it's not doing anything yet. And kind of wrapping around. Oh, definitely wants to get as many cyclones as possible. There's almost a free medevac. Widow Mine is burrowing, blinks away. Just again, just like kind of slowly whittling this Terran army down. Ooh, and there goes one cyclone. Charge is also almost finished. Focusing another cyclone down. Really great job. As soon as those cyclones go down, I think she could properly engage fine here and just kind of overtake this army. So Blink's on top, an aggressive Blink, and it looks like this is looking really good for November right now. Another Widow Mine going down. Well, that's a lot of stalkers. The Blink micro doing great right now. Yeah, and I think the stalker armor might be just a bit too much. But then again, those Marauders do good damage. And it looks like gonna back up for the time being. Kaczynski doing a great job defending this attack. Meanwhile, back at the base, nothing too crazy right yet. Just +2/+2 coming out. And now Liberators are set up. It's gonna make it a bit harder for November to really engage that army now. Oh, and we're probably going to see the Blink into the main base right here. Ooh. Kind of almost baiting him to bring his army back into the main. But it looks like, yep, November is going to Blink into the main base. and do as much damage as possible. Kills a reactor. Kills a supply depot. Starport might be going down. Not enough. Blinking out of the base, taking about one casualty there. And now Kaczynski's going to load up and drop those back at his natural. Let's see if November is going to blink in again. Ooh, she sees a dropship. She's going to get it. No, I'm not sure if she's aware that that drop went through or not. Oh, Kaczynski is pushing now. And those charge lots doing some work. And we do have that drop. Looks like it's going to be so probe's dying over here. This drop is doing some damage at the third. I don't believe that base was actually that saturated though. And the proxy pylon is also down now, so we're not going to be getting any more warpins over here. Looks like November might just have to go home. Supply count still slightly Kaczynski's favor. Army count is vastly in Kaczynski's favor. And those Blink Stalkers gonna clean up that drop, but Kaczynski is pushing across the map with this army. And November is ready for it. Blinks away to get those charge lots there. Those charge lots are doing some good damage. One Liberator goes down. Looks like a second Liberator is about to go down. Anna gets a second. She gets a second Liberator. Now the army supply in November's lead. Supply in general, November's lead. That observer sitting over there, still giving November all the information that she needs. Now she's going to be fighting for another expansion, potentially. Alright, we might see another engagement here. 2-2 is done. 3-3 is actually almost done for November. Alright, the Zealot's going down. Not really the best angle to be fighting at. The Concave is way on the Terran side right now. And 3-3 is just about to finish. More Zealot's being warped in, and she's going to turn around. 3-3 just finished. And we see the big engagement here. Those charge lots should be able to clean this up. Yeah, the aggressive blink, and that's going to destroy that army and get a medevac. And now things are looking pretty good for November right now. Setting up. November is not even caring about those Liberators right now, just pushing in. And it looks like it's gonna be enough to keep on pushing. Double barracks going down. November, another aggressive blink. Should be able to clean this army up. Natural base is going down. Gonna go for the third as well, looks like. And there's the GG! November does it! Takes out Kaczynski. The ace. The hero. Are we gonna get the 3-0? So definitely a good game there. Definitely awesome. Love those gotta love those Blink Stalkers, right? Yeah, so now we need November to win the next 2 games, and we take it. The current score is 3-2 on BNet. Ooh, and Abio is still in the map pool. That's a bit scary. It kind of did look like a mono battle. Alright, and we are going to be going to Abio, so we might be seeing a pretty quick, interesting game here. For those who don't know, this map is pretty hated. I think at WCS or whatever the tournament was recently, out of like 300 games played, I think Abiogenesis was only played like 5 times or something like that. Alright, so let's go. I'm not sure what the Terran's name is, and he has a barcode. So, in the top left corner, we have the BNet player. Sorry, I don't know what your actual name is, but we have a barcode Terran. And in the bottom right, we have our PsyX hero trying to bring it home for the team right now, just coming off of a win. That was a pretty satisfying win at that. We have PsyX November. So November putting the pilot in actually a pretty not really a hidden place, but not the first thing we're gonna scout. However, I believe that is because of the fact that that's where the Reaper would jump up, so it's possible she's gonna try and just wall that off, or just wants to see the Reaper before it sees her. And this is pretty hype. I really do want to see November take this home. That would be awesome. One gate expands, and now I really want to know how this map choice is going to affect their builds. Again, the positions are extremely close here, so it's not very rare to see aggression. Really aggression on this map. Cybercore going down, and now at least on November side, we're going to start seeing where the build is going to take us, and as well, our barcode Terran is going to put down his expansion and send the Reaper across the map. November does have that probe hidden in the natural. Doesn't know the expansion is there yet, but probably will check that in a couple of minutes here. This really is such a weird map. Alright, so Reaper is coming across. Let's see what kind of information he can gather. And looks like it's going to be the same build as game 1, or the first game that November played. Sees the expansion. Reaper's going to hop up into the main now, but can be greeted by that Stalker. And that Stalker's going to do a really good job, actually, kind of denying that Scout completely. So November pushes that Reaper away and then puts down the Twilight Council. And is most likely going to get Blink again. Ooh, is she going to get the worker kill? She might be able to get 2 worker kills here. So close. And, okay, so November is pushing those stalkers out right away. And that's definitely smart to do here. Reaper's looking for proxies, but I really don't need proxies on this map. Gets 1 worker kill. And here comes that Reaper. Almost got some Marine too. Oh, it doesn't even cancel that bunker. So this is looking pretty good for November right now. Just has to micro carefully and get as many units as she obviously can. Widowmine is down. Definitely wants to try and engage that with 2. Oh, see if she can get it. Nope. So the Terran is gonna try and slowly push her away with that Widowmine. Ooh, but it comes in from a different angle and just a really good job. Another Widowmine coming out. And there goes the Reaper. Gonna try and target down that bunker. And once that bunker goes down, I mean, yeah, gonna try and repair it. But once that bunker goes down, that's kind of gonna stop this aggression. We do have the Robo almost done at home for November as well right now. And Blink is also almost done. So she's gonna turn around. And it's going to go back to some downtime for a bit. It seems like both players are supply blocked. Blink is finishing. The Observer is coming out. She's gonna keep pumping the Observers, it looks like. Shield battery going up as well. Alright, and the 3rd base going up. So November is most likely going to plan on going for some sort of late game here. Or at least doesn't plan on finishing it this exact second. Double Forge going down again. On the Terran side, we do have a combat shield, stim, and +1 weapons. November's probe, or I'm sorry, Observer's going to come here and get as much information as possible, and should potentially see that there is no 3rd base yet. Charge is finishing in 10 seconds. And she does know exactly what she's up against at the moment. She has a full vision on that army. So if she decides to go in, she knows exactly what to expect. Might wait for +1 to finish. +1, then maybe get the Observer over here. Blink in. Combat shields finishing up for the Terran player as well. Alright, and that army would totally plow through that Stalker army, so November does a good job, pulls away, and it looks like our Terran player is going to go across the map, but not before losing that Liberator. The hit and runs coming out for the Stalkers. Gets a couple kills, blinks away. Here come the charge lots. A couple charge lots are kind of stuck back there. Siege tank is sieging up, and it looks like November should be able to clean this army up pretty easily, actually. And yeah, gonna lose those medevacs as well. November's definitely cleaning this up with no issue. 5 more stalkers being made. Looks like it's probably gonna be time for November to push in. +2/+2 being made for November as well. I am not experiencing lag. To note, the Terran is still on 2 bases. November is on 3 bases, fully saturated. And that's a lot of Widow Mines there. That's a lot of Widow Mines. But they're gonna get taken down for the most part. Terran kind of just moved out of his Liberator range. That Liberator is gonna go down real quick. November's gonna want to take out as many of these Widow Mines as possible because those will eat her army. Looking for the 3rd. This is what I mean, setting up that line of observers in the middle of the map. Cool stuff. Have a Colossus coming out as well. Oh, scary. Colossus definitely going to be able to take care of those Widow Mines pretty easily. Ooh, and we have things being loaded up. And let's see where he's going to go with this. The 3rd base is just going down now for the Terran. November's army is kind of floating in the middle of the map. It looks like we're going to get this drop on this base. And that base is pretty juicy. There's 26 workers at it. And let's see if we get a recall over here possibly. But nope, she's just going to run him over. Ooh, and gets the kill on the dropship. That like moment of indecisiveness just definitely cost him that dropship. Uh-oh. No, not the Colossus. No! Oh. Well, let's pretend we didn't see that one. And here's a big push, but it looks like we have a pretty good surround for the most part by November and these Stalkers, and she's going to be able to clean up all these Widow Mines too, and it looks like this might be the deciding battle for this game. And yeah, 3-3 is almost complete here for November. And looks like that's going to be GG. We do have her taking the next game. So that ties the series up 3-3, and it's all going to come down to this last one. Let's see who BnetFR is going to put in for the final game. Definitely GG. I feel like they're probably going to put, what's his name back, that Terran, Kaczynski. Probably their best bet. He was able to take a game off of November, so this would be like the 2 out of 3 between November and Kaczynski. Most likely what they're going to do, unless they have something special planned, but logic says that they're probably going to put him back in. Alright, still no info as to who they're putting in. They need 1 minute. So let's see if November is going to be able to take this tournament home for PsyX. It was like almost a reverse all kill. Definitely give November your energy right now if you're rooting for PsyX. Still waiting to see who they're gonna put in. Maybe my obvious thought wasn't so as obvious as I thought. They must be discussing something. Again, I feel like Kuczynski would be the correct choice, but I'm not them. Maybe they have one player that's like super good versus Protoss. Just practices against Protoss all day. They're all scared. Oh, see, it looks like it's going to be the barcode again. Okay, Takish, Takish, Takesh. All right, so we are going to see a replay of the last match. Don't know if I agree with this choice, because that last game was pretty that was honestly pretty one-sided. Like someone said in chat, November was on 3-3 while the Terran was still on 1-1. Had the third up way longer. But maybe there's a special plan here, a special build order. Let's see what happens. It is going to be on Neon Violet Square. LE version 0.17. Alright, we're gonna get into this. Let's see if November can take this home with the... No, I guess technically it's 3-1, but basically won last 3 games in a row is what we need. Good luck, have fun. Alright. In the top left corner, we have our barcode Terran player. I believe his name is Takesh or Takesh, something along those lines. Sorry. In the bottom right corner, we have our Protoss player just coming off of a win against this same exact player. This would be the 3rd win in a row, and if actually this is going to be the last match of this tournament, we do have November. So yeah, just realized that halfway through that sentence, whoever wins this, that team wins the whole thing. We are 3-3. No Protoss players on their team. A little bit of lag, looks like, but we are Gucci. So this is definitely a bit of a bigger map. Weird things about this map, you actually can't really wall off your natural very easily. So I know, especially versus like Zerg, not very Protoss friendly. Also have this like free expansion back here. So this map does kind of lean towards more macro style games. Ooh, November's doing something weird. We have a proxy pylon over near the Terran's potential 3rd base. And oh my god. We have 2 proxy gateways. Three proxy gateways. I'm scared. Protoss sees no expansion. Probably knows something's going on. Let's see, here comes, yeah, he's building a bunker. This is scary. Ooh, and he scouts the proxy. Shield battery coming up. Double shield battery coming up. And those are going to get rallied right over to the natural here. And he's, the Terran is kind of prepared for it. Another bunker going up. Is able to attack the base here. And those widow mines are going to be a little scary, but Gonna get a shot up there. Nope. And yeah, I was gonna say the Terran should be able to be repairing that. And during this, November is putting down her natural expansion. Oh, that would have been so good if that actually triggered those. That was really smart. Gets one. Oh, doesn't. Close. That Marine's gonna die. He's trying to bait November into those Widow Mines. And she is just out of range of them. We have the Robo going down for November back at home. No Stalkers are being pumped right now. Well, of course not. No Stalkers are being made currently. Liberator and a Siege Tank coming up. No Twilight Council yet either, which is interesting. Just a Robo. Ooh. Taking a couple of hits there. Ooh, that was a big one. Potentially, ooh, that's a lot. A lot of Widowmine damage there, but I guess she just wants to get those cleared out. But did kind of lose a good amount of Stalkers to that. And the Sentries. What's that probe doing over there? Oh, that Liberator should go down pretty easily. And so what November wants to do is just kind of hold this position as long as possible while she's mining on 2 bases. Alright, one of the bunkers does burn down. May want to use those shield batteries and heal up a couple of those Stalkers. Alright, so Terran is going to try and land the command center again. And November is potentially going home. But bad thing is she really needs to be able to defend these proxies here. That's 3 gateways. That's a lot of gateways to lose. Alright, we do have Immortals coming. Immortals and Blink. Observer getting all of the information that she needs. And we might see a 3rd expansion go down here. Yeah, there goes the 3rd expansion for November, and this proxy is going to be totally cleared up now. That is a lot of gateways. Stimpack is just finishing up for the Terran player now. Oh, it looks like he might be pushing. Oh yeah, he's definitely pushing out. And it looks like they might meet right in the middle here. This weird grid thing, not the best place of engagement. Oh, looks like he's gonna get that dropship at least. Gets the dropship, gets a Reaper for free, and he's gonna go in here. Alright, November blinks back, and oh, this grid is not the best thing in the world. It's almost a lot of free Stalker kills. Okay, 3 shield batteries. That should be enough to hold this. We're gonna see if the Terran is going to push into this or not. Doesn't have a medevac, so he can't really stim freely, at least. There's the stim, forces the stim. Oh, this is scary. Only has one gate, so can only warp in one unit at a time here. And drops in the main. And is able to clean a drop up, but at the cost of getting pushed right in the front. And a whole stream of units coming in for our Terran player here. Trying to get them out of the range of that the siege tanks back there. Ooh, should potentially be able to get the siege tanks at least sort of cleared up. November definitely does have the minerals to defend this at least. Does have more gateways down now, so definitely not terrible. Needs to not lose that immortal though. And we're gonna see GG, our Terran barcode player, I believe his name was Takish, is going to take that one. So I believe that's gonna do it. BNet is going to take the clan war 4-3. So GG's to everybody involved. Definitely some good games. November almost made a huge comeback and brought it home for Psyx, but just wasn't able to in the end. Definitely close games though. Definitely good games. That was awesome to commentate, awesome to spectate. It's a great time. So I guess that's gonna do it for now. My name is Saya. If you'd like to see me more, my stream is twitch.tv/SayaTV. That's SAYATV. Give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. I do replay commentary all the time and play the game too when I'm not feeling terrible about myself. But anyway, so that's gonna be it. And GG's everybody.